Today we're in Cedar Falls, Iowa for a Sunday matinee of the Missouri Valley Conference. It's an important game for both the Bradley Braves and the Panthers of Northern Iowa. Both jockeying for position in the Valley.
The open court and knock down threes.
Greg Maxwell, Steve Devine, and Brooks Wells are officiating crew. UNI in black, Bradley in white. And good news for the Panthers. The leading scorer, Nate Heise, out there to start this game. He missed Wednesday's game against Valpo with an ankle injury. And going to work inside, there's Hannah for Bradley, but he comes up empty, and now Northern Iowa has its first possession.
Heise coming off a double-double in the game before the one he missed. Heise leads them in points, assists, and rebounds.
Titan Anderson.
But Bradley, great in their defensive transition.
Boy, that's going to be so key today, really for both teams, in defensive transition. Campbell steps into that deuce and knocks it down. There's
trying to send a double unless Hudson really hurts them inside. They don't want to give up the three ball to the Panthers.
Now Darius Hannah is going to get to the foul line. Boy, Hannah playing inspired here in the early minutes, Kevin, and it was just a 58% foul shooter. Coming off a
fan, but there's his points. 21 against UIC, a game. Early sub, Hannah. Limited minutes, as you mentioned, a touch of the flu bug for Darius Hannah.
Here's Nate Heise going to work in the lane. He'll kick it back out for Bourne. No substitutions yet for Ben Jacobson's squad. Hudson again penetrates in deep. Mr. Taylor. No, he's having a career year, and that's after missing last season with a hand injury. And that time off, I think, helped his game.
Different perspective sitting on the bench for Nate Heise.
As Duke Dean knocks down a deuce.
And remember, Heise was a freshman starter on a regular season championship in 2022 for the Panthers, their most experienced player.
Tied at 6 here. Media timeout coming up in just a few seconds as Heise previous shots. That was blocked at the rim, and here comes Northern Iowa with Duax.
The Panthers showing some length at the rim.
That bounces down for R.J. Taylor. The 5'11" fresh.
2020 was canceled because of COVID.
4 might be a lucky charm for them. Hickman is stripped. Titan Anderson wants to run. Here come the Panthers. Duax got in deep. Gets it back for Henry. Now here's Heise for 3 again, and he buries it.
It's for the Panthers.
Ben Jacobson told us at shoot-around today. Be surprised if I send 10, 11 players out there today. Wants to use a lot of bodies against these Braves. Left hand, and it goes for Cole Henry.
Clay, the second half, they shot 80% at
how about that? Unbelievable.
I can't do that in the layup line.
Both tried a 3, and he's going to be fouled. 3 foul shots coming for the freshman.
Later, that's you spread out shooting that 3 ball.
3 spots to where I can use Darius Hannah today because he's not feeling great
on this team. And you and I get a lot of challenging Jonovic, who's got a 7'6" wingspan.
Another hockey line change, as you call him, Kev. 3 new players on the floor as Hickman hits ahead of the buzzer. Duke Dean, 10 games this year, 15 or more points. He's playing with a ton of confidence. Goes inside to Jonovic, and Jonovic is fouled. Now he's in 3 straight. Winner will be in first place in the Big 12 play. Northern Iowa trying to split the regular season series with Bradley. That goes down. Out of Milwaukee, turns it over. Bourne. Wolf will wait for reinforcements. Bourne for 3, yes. Owen Bourne. Back and forth we go.
The rash of turnovers for.
Nice finger roll by Bowen.
Now that is the 12th point.
Dutchman goes inside to Jonovic. Jonovic, step over, doesn't go. Man, Bradley really struggling here in the first half. Anderson had it blocked. Nope, that's going to be a foul on Jonovic. Titan Anderson.
10 deep.
Anderson gets him.
They have locked him up.
And you've talked about it already this half, Kevin. He's been very confident. He just haven't isolated him enough, I don't think, in this first half. Nice putback by Davis off the miss. Usually
Tough for him.
Taylor, nice backdoor feed for Heisey.
Taylor had a hand on him at 6 foot.
I need my bench to really step up today. Taylor's certainly doing his part. Hickman in close. And that was a goaltend.
Good call by Brian Wall. There's so much pressure on his guards.
Bradley down 16. They've been down by as many as 18 in this game here in the first half. Duax will try a three, and he got it.
They're in the 1-2-2 zone. That is a zone between Taylor and Bourne.
Dean drives. Leon's the up and under, and he's fouled. So Malachi Leons will go to the line. And that is his first point. Look at the Cameron Indoor Stadium. 50% from the floor.
You've got 3 3-point shooters on the floor. There's one right there in the corner.
Landon Wolf was strong. And Hickman was pushed. That's going to be a foul on Hudson. That's going to be number 2 on Jacob.
For the Panthers. You and I, terrific job of taking.
Anderson so athletic out of that pivot position. Goes inside, triple teamed. He'll feed Wolf again. You bet! Landon Wolf buries another 3 for Northern Iowa. They've hit 7 here in the half.
He was red hot in that game at Valpo, 3 of 5.
And then Hickman, it's another layup. And Connor Hickman just trying to will his team back here in the final minutes of the first half. Bourne rattles home another triple.
It's past the great Henry Iba in their win over Southern Illinois here at the McLeod Center.
Anderson quickly gets on Hannah. Leon's left open for 3, and boy, did Bradley need to see the front court.
Again, Ben Jacobson with great confidence in his bench.
He has played 11 guys here in the first half. Wolf, he'll slam it down. How about that? Attacks and rams it home with authority. Another product of Cedar Falls, Landon Wolf. And Hannah will retaliate with a left-handed jam of his own. Down again, but here in the first half, they have looked like gangbusters. And it's going to be a foul. Bradley picks up another personal. And Malachi Leons here for Bowen Bourne.
Dad was a scout for Portland, now with the Pacers. He grew up in the Portland.
7 seconds.
Bradley can get a hoop here going into halftime.
Another turnover. Heisey at the buzzer. Biggest halftime lead in any Valley game this year.
Pass.
That's second on Titan Anderson. And now Leons goes inside. Darius Hannah was limited in that first half. He picked up a couple of early fouls. He's played 13 minutes in this game so far. There's a 3 for Campbell. This game, 1 of 6 from the field. He's got it here on the near wing. A couple of minutes into the second half, it's been all Northern Iowa today. Hannah not feeling great. Came into this game with a bit of the flu, but strokes that one down as Bradley gets back to within 17.
That's about 2 steps outside his normal range for Darius Hannah, but knocked it down.
Second in the league in steals, 3rd in blocks. You know, they can't. Brian Wardle kind of, you know, that look says it all. Turnover Number 10 for Bradley. The Braves have really struggled with this UNI defense today.
He was concerned.
Got his third foul. As Brian Wardle was going to look down to defense in the first half, and that might be credit to Northern Iowa's defense.
R.J. Taylor off. Or twice, he's hit 7 threes in the game. If anybody brings him back, it'll be Duke Dean getting hot from the perimeter.
And Hickman, too.
Yep.
That's a guy.
High graduate. James Jackson.
Also, Malavai, 15 straight free throws. Truax, a lot of control and nobody there to help him out. And now Leons will lope into the front court.
Truax going against the 7'6" reach of Jonovic.
Leons around poke, and he got it with the left hand. Malavai coming on. There's Jonovic. Poke got his hand in there to poke at it.
Shot clock.
Oh, how about that? Oh, baby. Off balance 3 for Leons. Now the lead has been cut to 11 for the Panthers. They led by 21 at one point late in the first half. And that's going to be a foul.
Offense by accident. Big triple.
Yeah, I don't. From the outset, Northern Iowa pushed Bradley down. It's 14. Davis as they isolate Leons. Heisey watching him. This is a good matchup. Leons. He'll get to the foul line. Malavai Leons taking this team on his shoulders, Kevin.
At the length and his soft touch where he left. Leons is asked to do more at the offensive end.
A 9-0 run. Can he keep it going? Draws the front iron. Davis kept it alive for the Braves. Dean missed badly.
Season champions, the Bradley Braves. They will not go quietly in this game. There's Bourne trying to challenge it. A run by Car Wash.
What's going to happen here for Dean as he gets.
There was the Arch Madness MVP in 2020. Is really working 30 left. They'll be shooting free throws from here on out.
Titan Anderson, good extra pass for Hudson. And he got it down on the baseline.
And Hudson able to turn his shoulders to protect the ball from the shot blocker, Darius Hannah.
4 for the transfer from Loyola. Now Hannah on the alley-oop. He is fouled.
Has the length and leaping ability to go grab it.
Hickman step back 3. Anderson will gather up the miss. Bowen Bourne taking it in, and he'll draw the contact. First year in the league, 9 Eastern time. It's Monday on ESPN. He's got 3 fouls.
Good recognition that time. And in that scoring drought by the Panthers.
The Cloud Center crowd coming alive here, trying to get this team to wake up to the last game. And as I say that, he misses. Chance to get this back to a double-digit lead for UNI, but they throw it away. Davis steps into the lane. Out for Dean, wide open for 3. You bet!
Different lineup for Bradley Braves with Hannah and Jonovic in together.
Bradley going big. Hannah backing down. Titan Anderson and company. Mercy.
The Panthers are only 3 guys that can make threes, or 2 players that make threes.
Dean didn't get the floater to go. There's going to be a foul inside. And it's on Ahmet Jonovic, his 4th.
Moving Hannah back at the 5 spot as Jonovic takes a seat.
Set themselves up for 8 threes. Just 1 made 3 here since one of the major stories of this day.
Wolf, Taylor, they've all contributed. Duax.
Leon's going to work again with 2 on the shot clock. Missed it. The stick back by Hannah. It rolled off the rim. Now Hudson is fouled, and he'll 4 at the line today. That's half of his 8 points. Gets another one.
And Hudson has given that presence in
by Davis.
Dave, as good as any for the Braves at chasing down the long rebounds at the offensive end.
Hickman flashes. There's a foul.
Ice hockey in college, and we asked Nate.
Hickman missed the first free throw, but gets the 7th.
Their defense has been stellar here in the second half, holding Northern Iowa to 16% from the field.
Taylor pushes, gets it to Anderson, missed the bunny, and he tipped it back up and in.
Pogo stick. That second effort by Titan Anderson.
Just the 3rd field goal for the Panthers here in the second half.
Big basket against all that length and height, the front line of the Braves.
Hickman got the...
Made Duke Dean to get going from the three-point line.
Here's Nate Heise. He'll flip it back out for Anderson with 6.5 to play. 10 on the shot clock. Leons reached in on it.
Last year's Valley Defensive Player of the Year. Puts Hannah as the 4-man. Hannah range goes to about...
Been started virtually all season. Got it to Anderson, flips it up, got his own miss. Hudson right there to vacuum it up and score. Down. It's a big empty possession for Bradley. 4.5 to go. Heise dumps it down. Hudson's going to get to the line. Now ACC women's back 7 Eastern here on ESPN2. Back to 13. Oh, and Dean quiets the crowd with a much... Bradley can't waste too many possessions. Down 10. Hickman bounces in off the window.
Caught the square and went in. That's the spark that the Braves need.
Bradley within 7.
They stay in the zone. Need another stop.
Northern Iowa just 1 3-point make here in the second half after hitting 8 in the first half. Anderson shot fake. Here's Heise again. Got it. That's what UNI was waiting for.
The one player on the floor that Bradley needs to know where he's at. They assists and rebounds for the Panthers.
So Bradley out of the timeout. We've still got time.
You got to take away the threes if you're the Panthers.
Hickman. There's another 3 off the window.
2 in a row for Hickman. Now they need to get their hands on the ball. A deflection or a turnover.
Taylor, great job splitting the defense.
Taylor's gone a long distance here in the second half. Bourne has stayed on the bench. Gonna trap.
Stripped. Dean will step into a 3. Got his own miss, but throws it into the backcourt. That's going to be an over and back. 58. Northern Iowa's done a great job defending him. Precious seconds ticking away for Bradley. Leons is going to reach in, and that's going to be his 5th. So Malavi Leons will. Trey Campbell good at the line, very consistent.
Out of Cedar Falls High School. The same school that produced A.J. Green.
A.J. Green here today. Hoping to see Northern Iowa walk out of here with a big win today. And Bradley's going to slack off. 20 seconds to go. This is going to be a wire-to-wire win for Northern Iowa. At Missouri State, they're going to host their biggest rival.
Over Valpo, and you mentioned Illinois State. That is a rivalry just to...
That's going to do it. Northern Iowa, a wire-to-wire win. 74-63 as they go to 9-7 in the Missouri Valley Conference and are in a tie for 4th in the league with 2 weeks to go. For Kevin Lehman and our entire crew, I'm Clay Matvick saying so long from Cedar Falls. A good win for the Panthers.